ray slips quietly through the blinds, floating through the still, soft air. The light seeps in through window crack. Today arrives the same as yesterday. Crinkled sheets and faded curtains hold the silence of my day. Time drifts by like it's unaware. Still I pause and simply stare. A ray of sunlight rests upon my knees. It says nothing, yet it comforts me. Like a moment I've already seen, soft and warm, this gentle day. Half a cup of tea on my desk, a wrinkled note, a trailing pen. Time has never stopped for me, but my heart lingers quietly here. When the breeze moves through the curtains fold, the words I buried softly unfold. A ray of sunlight touches on my shoulder, wraps my tired heart in its cover, and whispers gently, take your time. This peaceful day feels just right. Sometimes the quiet, uneventful days are the ones that choose to stay. Memory favors not the storm, but the stillness we're reborn. A ray of light, my eyes gently closed. Warmth begins to softly grow. No need to chase the world too far. Today I'm fine, just as we are. The light descends between the blinds and slowly soaks into my day. No words, no sound, just soft and kind, and quietly drifts my heart away. A ray slips quietly through the blinds, floating through this still soft air. The light seeps in through the window crack. Today arrives the same as yesterday. Crinkled sheets and faded curtains hold the silence of my day. Time drifts by like it's unaware. Still I pause and simply stare. A ray of sunlight rests upon my knees. It says nothing, yet it comforts me. Like a moment I've already seen, soft and warm, this gentle day. Half a cup of tea on my desk, a wrinkled note, a trailing pen. Time has never stopped for me, but my heart lingers quietly here. When the breeze moves through the curtains fold, the words I buried softly unfold. A ray of sunlight touches on my shoulder, wraps my tired heart in its cover, and whispers gently, take your time. This peaceful day feels just right. Sometimes the quiet, uneventful days are the ones that choose to stay. Memory favors not the storm, but the stillness we're reborn. A ray of light, my eyes gently closed. Warmth begins to softly grow. No need to chase the world too far. Today I'm fine just as we are. The light descends between the blinds and slowly soaks into my day. No words, no sound, just soft and kind, and quietly drifts my heart away. One page, then another, my heart turns just the same. In a quiet room, the clock ticks slow. My eyes drift across the page, between soft and shallow breaths. Your name gently comes to mind. No one asked, but my thoughts return to a time left in old lines. Your laughter once so vivid, still resting between these pages. With a sound of turning pages, the afternoon quietly slips away. Even when no words are spoken, feelings find their way. Coffee's gone cold, and light leans past the window like curtains swaying in the breeze. Memories begin to flutter, scenes I thought I'd left behind rise again and pull me in. Even on the quietest days, your warmth still lingers here. With the sound of turning pages, my heart moves quietly too. I thought you left this story, but here you are once more. As the final chapter nears, your face becomes so clear. Maybe we need the ending to open the start again. With the sound of turning pages, the seasons shift inside of me. Before I reach the next line, Let me stay here just a little more. Even the final page will someday slip from my hands. One page, then another. My heart turns just the same. A breeze carried a scent my way. I've smelled it before, I'm sure. And just like that, my mind, my heart went back. Walking through the morning crowd, a trace of something brushed past. I stopped just for a moment, and there you were again. That afternoon light on your smile, waving your hand in the sun. I thought the memory had faded, but it stood right in front of me. There's something strange about a scent. It stirs your chest for no clear reason, and brings out feelings you thought you tucked away. The scent of a certain day shakes my quiet today. It pulls a season I forgot back into my hands. The sky, your gaze, the warmth, it all returns in an instant. In an ordinary afternoon, you bloom again in me. The smell of fresh bread from a shop outside the cafe you loved. Tiny moments find their way back through the folds of time. Your scent still in your hair, I remember it like yesterday. If I followed that trail again, would I find you there waiting? Somewhere without realizing, I breathe in deep and slow, letting the quiet emotions flow gently through my chest. The scent of a certain day unlocks a door inside. A corner of my heart starts to breathe again. Warmth I thought had vanished peeks out shyly once more. And today I walk with that memory by my side. Scent never forgets. It remembers more than words. Even if you're far away, the fragrance brings you back. The scent of a certain day leads me back to then. A feeling I thought was lost sits quietly by my side. A familiar street, the same soft air. I stay there for a while. Just one passing scent can change the shape of a day. And if I meet that scent again, I might find myself calling your name. just one of those days, no real reason, but something feels a little off. I didn't wake up early, the sun was already hanging in the window. Same old wallpaper, same still air, the same view as yesterday. The radio plays that same old tune, a warm cup of coffee sits untouched. Even the TV scenes I've seen before feel strangely unfamiliar. No one's calling my name, but I find myself missing someone. I'm not really lonely, but something feels a little hollow inside. It's just one of those days when nothing feels quite right. Saying I'm okay makes it worse, so I let the silence speak. I almost smile, then feel tears starting to rise. If someone were to call me, I'd probably just ask to go for a walk. The sunlight is warm today, but inside a quiet wind is blowing. If someone had asked how I'm doing, I'd have nodded without a word. Sitting here in a daze, suddenly I remember that person, the way we smile face to face. Even those moments were this quiet. It's just one of those days, nothing stays in my hands. Pretending I'm fine just wears me down, so I stay still, quietly. Useless thoughts settle deep in my chest. If someone sat beside me without speaking, I'd be grateful. I've been rushing for so long, maybe stopping once in a while is okay. Maybe I need these quiet days to really hear what's inside me. It's just one of those days when a stranger's words can unexpectedly soak into your heart in a plain and quiet afternoon. Even if I'm not okay, I tell myself that's okay. And slowly, very slowly, I close the page on today. Maybe today won't seem special, but I think I'll remember it anyway. A single paper cup on the table, and suddenly your face appears. The coffee's gone cold, but somehow my heart feels warm again. A familiar cafe window seat outside a soft and cloudy day. I almost passed this moment by, but the cup stopped me in my tracks. The rim was creased just a little, like the way you used to hold it in that quiet imperfection. I found us hiding still, a face I thought I'd forgotten, reflects in shadow and steam. Inside that empty cup are words we left behind. A familiar face in a paper cup came softly into view. One quiet memory coloring all of today. I thought I'd grown used to time without you, but here I am undone again. Even this paper cup holds what we still are. Laughter from behind the counter brings back your favorite jokes. Even without you in the room, you slip into the air between words. You're not sitting across from me, yet I avoid your old chair, whispering quietly to no one. Hope you're doing well. The air that once flowed between us still lingers gently here. A single sip of memory spreads slowly through my chest. A familiar face in a paper cup, still present in your absence. In the everyday scenery, I hear you calling me. Even without a sound, one name rises in the hush, like a faint lip mark that refuses to fade. Neither hot nor cold, that in between warmth feels like we still exist somewhere in between. A familiar face in a paper cup, clear when I close my eyes. Even the softest trace of heat makes my chest respond. Though the days stack without you, sometimes you still return in something as simple as a paper cup I hold. The coffee's gone cold, but my heart's still warm. Feels like you're still sitting there. Though no one is, I keep turning around. That familiar seat by the window where you used to sit every day still waits in silence, though everything else has changed. A faint ring from your old mug, like a habit left behind. Time keeps moving forward, but that spot remains the same. Even when the room is full, that one chair stays untouched. No matter who takes the seat, my eyes still find their way to it. An empty chair touches a corner of my heart, where silent memories gather and quietly sit with me. You're no longer there, but somehow still so vivid that a one empty chair keeps me from moving on. Oh. Sunlight rests where you once were. Afternoon sways beyond the curtain. Dust gently settles on the book you used to read. Those quiet days together held so much warmth, even without a single word. I knew you were listening. Maybe now you'd understand how much comfort you brought by just sitting there without needing to speak. An empty chair pulls old feelings from my chest. On an ordinary day, it makes me pause and look again. You're no longer there, but the feeling never left. That one empty chair still holds a part of me. Even if someone else sits there now, it'll always be you to me. Oh, no matter how much time has passed, that memory never changed. Empty chair still stays where you left it, keeping the warmth of when you were near. You're no longer there, but somehow it feels kind. That one empty chair still guards my heart. Even when I turn away, it quietly calls me back. One foot on the stair, stopped right there. It felt like someone called my name. Is our great day one found maybe more. I had been walking just behind, then froze on the step above, breathing louder in the silence of that sudden pause. No one stood ahead of me, still I kept turning back, like a shadow I once knew was waiting just beyond my sight. One footstep left behind, taps gently on my chest, and somehow standing still feels more honest than the rest. A footstep on the stairs holds more weight than words. The silence in that moment landed softly in my heart. Should I go up or turn back down? I stayed in that hesitation, and in that single step I found a quiet goodbye. Anymore. We always hurried up, always climbing, chasing ends, and somewhere along the way we forgot how to pause. Like the faded tread of old sneakers pressed in dust, a mark of someone's time still lingers in this space. Why didn't I see it then? The feeling left behind. Now it's so clear in this stillness I find. A footstep on the stairs where yesterday gently lands. In the hush between two moments we used to stand, I turn and see no one there, but something warm remains. That single step you left still wraps around my day. 81. Stopping isn't the end. would your heart? A footstep on the stairs carries more than feet alone. 100 things you couldn't say still echo through that tone. If I could stay here just a little while longer, maybe in the step I'd feel you once again. And on that same stair I'll leave a piece of me too. Three little dots, that's all there was. But I'm still waiting for the end of that sentence. A late night buzz from my phone. Your name lit up the screen. Three little dots just hanging there. Words you never sent to me. Type, erase, repeat. So much said in silence. There was nothing on the page, yet everything was there. To someone else, just empty space. But I read what you didn't write. Are you okay? I miss you. Or maybe just I'm still here. A message without words said more than any phrase. I'm still reading the ending like a notification that won't fade. Even when you don't reply, I write the answer anyway. Those three dots remain, holding on to my whole day. No reply and still my fingers go back to that screen. A message I never erased, frozen in time between us. By now, have you seen it too? Or maybe you just let it go. Still a part of me believes you'll pick it up again someday. A message without words, holding what we couldn't say. Like broken pieces of our hearts scattered through that empty space. Still those dots keep blinking on a story left half told. Just a line on my phone, but it shakes me once again. Maybe one day I'll see new words appear in that thread. Even in this silence, I've held on to the chance. A message without words, still the deepest talk we've had. Instead of I miss you, you left behind this quiet trace. No reply doesn't mean it's gone. The memory still remains. Three little blinking dots, and somehow I know they're you. That message without words still holds on to me today and always.